My name is Jessica Longstaff and I am a speech and language therapist. By the end of this session, you will be able to identify why some people you support require modified food and/or thickened drinks, and what modified food and thickened drinks are. Some people who have eating and drinking difficulties and/or have an unsafe swallow benefit from having modified food or thickened drinks. However, this is not beneficial for everyone, and it's important that we try other strategies, such as those discussed in video 4 first. By modified food, we mean food that is a texture that is easier to chew and swallow. We may advise modified food for people who have poor dentition, physical difficulties chewing, people who eat very quickly and find it hard to chew thoroughly, and people who easily tire when eating. Thickened drinks are drinks that have been thickened using a thickening powder, such as Nutilus Clear or Thicken Easy. Thickening powder must be prescribed by a doctor and must be locked away with other medications. We only advise thickened drinks as a last resort. However, they can be helpful for people who have a slow swallow, as thickened drinks move slowly, allowing the person more time to swallow. It is very important that when preparing thickened drinks, you refer to the instructions on the tin to determine how much thickener the person needs per 200 ml of fluid. Remember that different brands of thickener have different instructions. As of 2019, the UK uses clear international descriptors for the different levels of modified food and thickened drinks. The organisation who created these descriptors is called the International Dysphagia Diet Standardisation Initiative, or IDSI. IDSI have a website and YouTube channel which anyone can access for useful videos and resources. IDSI descriptors were developed because prior to this, the names and descriptions given to modified food and thickened drinks were unclear and varied a lot. Having standardised international descriptors means that we are all using the same names and descriptors to identify what food consistency or level of thickened drinks a person should have, avoiding confusion. It is important that we all use the IDSI descriptors when talking about someone's modified food or thickened drinks. For example, if asked, "What kind of food does Bob have?" we should use the appropriate descriptor, so Bob has level 6 soft and bite-sized food. Avoid describing food as soft, as this is very vague and means different things to different people. Sadly, there have been many cases where a person has stated that someone has a soft diet, and this has led to someone who usually has level 4 pureed food, for example, being given other food that is perceived to be soft, such as a sandwich, resulting in choking and unfortunately death. We will now talk about different levels of modified food. Level 7 regular food is food that is normal, of varying textures, and there are no restrictions on level 7 regular food. Level 7 easy to chew food is normal, everyday food that is naturally a soft, tender texture. It does not include foods that are hard, crunchy, chewy, stringy, fibrous, or foods that have crumbly bits, pips, seeds, husks, or bones. Level 6 soft and bite-sized food is food that can be easily mashed using a fork or spoon. A knife would not be needed to cut this food. It is soft and tender, but does require chewing, and pieces should be no bigger than 1.5 centimetres. Level 5 minced and moist food is food that is soft and moist and can have pieces that are no bigger than 4 mm, and these pieces should be easy to squash with the tongue. It can be eaten with a fork or a spoon. The food should not be too sticky, so it should easily slide off a spoon when the spoon is tilted upside down. However, it could be shaped or moulded. This food requires minimal chewing. Level 4 pureed food is food that is pureed to a completely smooth consistency with no lumps. It should be thick enough that it could be shaped and moulded. It is usually eaten with a spoon, but could be eaten with a fork. Again, it should not be too sticky. Level 4 pureed food requires no chewing. Level 3 liquidized food is food that is thinner than level 4 pureed food. It cannot be moulded or shaped as it wouldn't retain its shape on a plate. It can be eaten with a spoon or drunk from a cup, but could not be eaten with a fork as it would flow through the prongs of the fork. It is completely smooth with no lumps or bits. With both level 4 pureed and level 3 liquidized food, the food should be sieved to remove any lumps or bits. We'll now talk about the different levels of thickened drinks. Level 0 thin drinks are drinks that flow quickly and have no thickener in, for example, water. Level 1 slightly thick drinks are thicker than water and require a little more effort to drink. Some drinks may naturally be a level 1 slightly thick consistency, for example some fresh juices. However, drinks like water would need thickener added to them to reach this consistency. Level 1 drinks can be drunk easily from a cup, straw or spoon. Level 2 mildly thick drinks are thicker than level 1 drinks. Level 2 mildly thick drinks can be drunk from a spoon or cup, but they require some effort to be drunk from a standard straw. Level 3 moderately thick drinks are thicker than level 2 drinks. They can be drunk from a spoon or cup. They require moderate effort to drink through a standard straw. This is the same consistency as level 3 liquidized food. Finally, level 4 extremely thick drinks are thicker than level 3 drinks. They cannot be drunk from a cup or straw and are usually drunk from a spoon. This is the same consistency as level 4 pureed food.